Imagine having a power so powerful that you don't even realize you're using it. And yeah, you're using it right now and you don't really stop using it. How can you have a superpower so powerful but you don't even realize you're using it? And it's funny because you're even using it to watch this video. So I'll give you a couple seconds, think, whatever, pause the video, but I'll let you know what the superpower is, man. All right, you got your time. So if you haven't figured it out, it's your focus, man. Your focus is everything because it's you. What you focus on is like, imagine shining your light on something. You're now giving it your attention, and once you illuminate something and you now become aware of it and you make it into something, you create it into something, you formulate an identity and reality based upon that thing. So with that being said, with this superpower we have, we can use it to get anything we want, but it's just about holding on to it long enough to where you can shine your light in a way that creates everything you're trying to create. It's just about focusing that light strong enough on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So you probably dealt with focus throughout your school career, throughout different periods of life, but I feel like it's more relevant than ever, especially with so many distractions we have in today's world, like social media, television, any form of technology. There's so many distractions and things that just easily hijack your focus and attention. And I'll make a separate video about attention specifically, but these things essentially go hand in hand. They're pretty much the same thing, but few nuances enough to make a video, you know? So yeah, man, your focus is everything. Where you put your focus is where you put yourself in your life. If your attention is all day on things that have nothing to do with you, things other people are doing, just nothing that has to do with yourself, and then you come back to yourself, you probably don't even want to be with yourself or sit in your own presence because you've put your focus so much outside, seeking this light so much outside, that you forget that you are the one that created the light, and your light is trying to attract other light. But it's about aligning yourself with where you want to go. We all have these dreams, aspirations, goals, but why is it that 10% of people obtain their dreams and goals, but 90% that still have the same big dreams, desires, and goals don't accomplish it? And it's simply the means of focus. You, in between the life you want to live, is your focus. If you can focus and put enough attention and energy each day, showing up once a day to, like, just like this, for example, I'm focusing on my YouTube. I make time out of my life to focus on my YouTube, to focus on creating videos, to finding new ideas, to just making my channel bigger and spreading and making clips, just different ways. Just when you put your focus on something, what can't it be? But it's just about holding that focus. That's the, I don't want to say trick, but that's the thing. If you can't hold your focus, what is your focus? It's like your laser beam. You really want to relate it to a superpower. If you just got your laser eyes, zap 1 second, zap 1 second, zap over here, zap, zap. You just everywhere. That's what happens with your energy in today's world. You're constantly being zapped here, zapped there, and you can't hold enough focus on one thing to really appreciate it or just to chill. There's so much to do in today's world, but I find myself, when I feel like there's always something to do, it's a great reminder to me to just be, to just relax. Sometimes when you feel like you need to do all the time, what you need to do is nothing, and then things will be done. But it's another video for another day. We'll talk about doing and the done soon. I got that in the vault ready for y'all. But yeah, man, your focus is your life. If you just look back on this year, what have you been focusing on? And it's a great way to just see your progress in life and realize, what am I really doing with my life, my time and attention? Because that's where you're going. That's where your life is spent. So just think, all those times you spent on social media or doing things that really don't give you anything back, but they're taking away your focus and attention. It's like, you can't get that back. I mean, I don't feel like any time is wasted time. But also on the other hand, you shouldn't just be out here wasting time, you know? Like, you should be thoughtful with your time, because it's your greatest asset. We don't know how long we'll be here, but we do know we have this superpower of focus, to focus on the life we want to create rather than the life we don't. And I think that's a big thing too. Not only and solely because of the world we live in, society projects this mindset to worry, to hate, to just be in total dismay in your mind and not going within. No central theme in reality, in mainstream media, in just, you know what I'm saying, the average things we focus on is telling you to refocus on yourself, focus on within, because it's nothing that goes on out here. Out here is simply the reflection of what is going on internally. So there's no reason you should get mad about what's going on externally. Stop trying to pull the seed out of the out of the ground when the tree is already grown, and learn that you need to replant your seeds within, because that is where they grow, and that is where they manifest externally via the seeds you plant within your mind and subconscious, and what you focus on ultimately. So every day you should be putting some sort of focus. And the cool thing about focus, especially when you focus on things that you're meant to do, like even 30 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of studying your business, your future job, just 30 minutes to any of that, and just starting off small. And don't start with 30, start with 10 minutes, but just building that confidence every single day to show up and to be present. You know what I'm saying? Your life is here, your life is now, your life is your focus. Most of our focus is so wrapped up within the past, within the future, that we forget to focus on right where we're at, where we can change life, and that's right here, right now. You have the choice to create the life you want to live via your focus. It's just about how can you use your focus and hone it in long enough to where you can create that avenue, create that pathway, and create that new life for yourself, a new reality. And just think about your life so far. It's a culmination of everything you focused on. So like I said, even the past month or week, what were you focusing on? And it's a great, like I'm saying, it's a great question to ask, because it puts your life into perspective, and you really see like, oh, what have I been doing? Where are my time, energy, and attention going? Because like I said, I've been saying this is your life, and really treat it like that. But you have this superpower at all times. If you made it through this video, it really shows you know the power of yourself, the power of focusing, and you see the benefits that have been brought to you when you choose to use your focus. And also, one more thing I want to add is, I think it's funny that I grew up multitasking. My homie said multitasking doesn't exist. I have to ask him how he feels about that again. But like, I be playing video games, watching YouTube on my iPad and on my phone too occasionally. So it's like, what are you doing? Your focus and attention is divided in so many ways. How can you appreciate where you're at? And I think because there's so many distractions, when we finally just sit down in the present moment, sit down with no distractions, we look to be distracted from the presence, because our focus has been hijacked, and we have been trained to want to focus on things outside of ourselves. So the minute we are brought within, it feels uncomfortable. But that's really where you need to go, because you got all this light shining outside of yourself. Wait till you bring that light back in and shine it on yourself, because you are that light. It's a double light, man. It ain't no stopping that. Just focus on yourself. Take a few minutes every day. Start with a few minutes every day, focusing on the life you want to live. Whether that's visualizing, whether that's writing, whether that's whatever it is you see fit for you, man. But make sure you're aware of your focus and where you're putting it and creating your life, man, because that's it. You're creating your life with what you focus on. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like I said, links in the description. We got a new song coming real soon, couple days. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, man, I got R&B Ski and Conversations, my last two singles I dropped in the past couple weeks. And yeah, man, we gonna keep going up, growing up, showing up, focusing up. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Unlimited.